YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're gonna be talking about what if LeBron James and Russell Westbrook team up with the Lakers next year. Wouldn't that be absolutely insane? So there's a rumor that LeBron James is on his way out and may go to the Lakers next year, and we don't know. Maybe it will happen, maybe it won't, and maybe he's leaving the Cavs. We don't know. And Russell Westbrook, he wants Russell Westbrook to join him in LA. So I plugged Russell Westbrook, LeBron James basically on this. Whoa, excuse me, guys. I had to burp there for a second. On this 2017 roster. And Brook Lopez is still here. We don't know what the free agents are going to do. Maybe Brook Lopez resigns. Maybe he doesn't. KCP may resign. Who knows? I did trade Jordan Clarkson, though. Sorry, I just ate something. So, I mean, it's probably really unprofessional. But anyway, so I just I did trade Jordan Clarkson away because I don't see him being on the roster after this season. I think they're going to trade Jordan Clarkson. So this is the lineup: Russell Westbrook, Lonzo Ball, LeBron James, Julius Randle, Brook Lopez, KCP, Larry Nance, Brandon Ingram, and Zubac. Can you imagine if LeBron James and Russell Westbrook teamed up in LA? And there's still rumors that Paul George wants to go to the Lakers next year. Can you imagine all three of those guys, plug themselves into the Lakers roster? Could you imagine like that roster right there? That would be absolutely insane. Definitely a duo of LeBron James and Russell Westbrook would be very interesting. Both the guys can put up triple doubles. Obviously, LeBron James is the first player in NBA history to average a triple double in the finals, and Russell Westbrook holds a single season record for triple doubles. He broke that Oscar Robertson's record this last season, as we all know, and he won MVP. So, two MVP guys joining together in a big market like Los Angeles and plugging themselves in the Western Conference. So, LeBron James will be coming to the Western Conference for the first time in his career, which would be absolutely awesome. And instead of having to meet the Warriors in NBA Finals, he'd probably meet them in the conference finals, assuming the Warriors stick together and nothing changes of them and they stay good. Which I hope they don't, but it's the Warriors, so they're probably going to stay pretty good for a while, pretty relevant for a while, because they have like 4 All-Stars on their team, you know what I mean? And then the GOAT, JaVale McGee. But do you guys think Russell Westbrook and LeBron James could coexist? Both those guys seem like leaders, and both those guys could definitely lead their team. Russell Westbrook's more of a stat guy. Well, he says he's not, but last year it kind of seemed that way when he was putting up triple-doubles every night. LeBron James, I think they would be a great duo, and I think they could do some damage in the Western Conference. Do I think those two together could beat the Warriors? It's a possibility. But less likely, it's likely not. But Lonzo Ball will still be on the Lakers too, so we have yet to see what he's going to be like in the NBA, which I'm very excited for, to see if he'll be good or not, and maybe he even leads the Lakers to the playoffs. We don't know. It's probably unlikely, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But like I said, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, if they could get like a third partner there, maybe Melo comes to the Lakers as well, since he'll be a free agent this next season, or Paul George has promised that he wants to go to LA, as the Lakers getting actually punished for tampering, which is pretty interesting because the Pacers sued the Los Angeles Lakers for making their star leave. That usually doesn't happen, but it did happen this year. So, very interesting stuff in the NBA this upcoming season. A lot of stories. Like, this offseason was absolutely insane, obviously. And we end the season on a 9-game win streak, going 57-25. And your boy Russell Westbrook wins MVP, not averaging a triple-double this time, though. Defensive Player of the Year. Rookie of the Year is no longer Lonzo Ball, obviously, because those two guys stepping up. All-NBA first team. We can't have LeBron James and Westbrook on there. That sucks. LeBron James ain't even on the All-NBA second team either. And not on the All-NBA third team. Am I reading this right? Like, he's not on any of these teams. All-defensive team. Lonzo Ball usually makes it sometimes, but he didn't this time. Russell Westbrook, all-rookie. There's Lonzo Ball makes all-rookie first team. Cool to see that. So, LeBron James didn't make any of the teams. That's very interesting. You don't see that very often. I guess he did have kind of an off year. 18 points. Russell Westbrook dominated the NBA. Won the MVP, obviously. Lonzo Ball. Oh, I thought that was long. 11 points for Lonzo Ball and 6 assists playing shooting guard. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start simulating, see how it goes. We're facing Utah Jazz. We already know who they have, so I'm not going to be looking at their roster or anything. Just going to show you guys what happens. We might lose to the Jazz knowing 2K, but we do move on in 7. Okay, I was like, are we really about to lose to the Jazz? But we didn't. Facing the Rockets. Chris Paul, James Harden, you know the deal. Chris Paul will be a free agent too, man. So next year's free agency class is going to be very interesting. LeBron James, it's going to be interesting. We beat the Rockets in 4, and now this is the big matchup: the Warriors, Kid Russell Westbrook, and LeBron James take down Kevin Durant, and freaking that'd be a very interesting matchup. Let's see if we can even get a game or two over them. Doesn't seem like that, or do we even? No. And we lose in 5. Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. So we'll go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs and see how it pans out. Interesting stuff, guys. That's it for me. Let me know what you guys think of that rumor, and do you guys think it's actually a possibility? And subscribe if you haven't already. We're getting closer to 1,000. That's Crush Bulls, and I'm saying peace.